Right, tomatoes in here now are getting a bit too big and they're drying out too quickly. As you can see, some of these are rather tall. So what I'm going to do is I've took the cold frame off that I put on there. I don't think I'm going to get any more really cold nights now. If I have, I'll just put the little heats on one night if you're going to get it. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to get one of these trays. So like you can see, all almost are in it. One of these trays, and I'm just going to put the capillary matter in it, and then I'm going to put all my plants in there. So let's put you on pause for a minute and I'll set it up. Now hopefully you can see the sun should be behind me. Take these gloves off for a minute. So what I'm going to do is going to get the capillary mat in. Now it's too wide, but all I'm going to do really is let's fold it over. Now the other thing is, where did I put my scissors? There we are. So I've got it roughly here. Like I said, I'll just fold this over, or if I wanted to, I could cut this and use these as another bowl for the wick systems for the grow more pods. Actually, I will do that. I'll cut this to size for the grow more wicks. Doesn't have to be absolutely spot on, just as long as you're somewhere near. What I do with these now is you can actually cut these in triangles for the grow more pods, which I had them last year. I actually got more, but I never used all of them. There we go. Still slightly too big, but it'll do the job. Also, a lot of these plants, as you can see by the tomato plant, they're wilted because they're going to be dry. This is what happens when you buy tomatoes a fair few weeks ago. You need the storage space. I'll give that a good soak. You may think there's probably a lot of water in there, but it's not, because by the time these tomato plants go in, they will soak up a lot of that water. But obviously you don't want to keep them in water. Now remember, I did label a lot of these up, so I'm going to try and keep them together, the numbers. You see, some of them are rather tall, won't even fit underneath there, so this one will have to go a bit more to the front. Same as these. Got the front. And there. So I'll move these actually for a minute. And people say you shouldn't really put tomatoes, peppers and everything all together. I've never really had a problem with them, to be honest. But this now has actually freed up a lot of free space for himself. So I prefer these square pots because they actually stack better than the round pots, because I can get 4 on there. And if I try to get that with the round pots, I can only get 3. Some of these can come out as well, the heat mats. Outside now, I've took them all off, took the heat trays out, took the propagators out. They'll all be going back in boxes and then they'll be put away in the shed for next year. Doesn't that sound bizarre? Next year already. Some of the tomatoes that are still a little bit small, I will put them in the back. And these ones were the Gardener's Delight. I didn't actually put that one on. Now the only problem with this now is the sun's faded that one off. But I think I put all the Gardener Delights in the green trays. Yeah. So, let's put it on pause for a minute and I'll show you when I come back. Now what I've done is I've actually used the trays that are inside the high dome propagators. So they will be to keep them watered. But I'm going to put some matting in these as well. I didn't put matting in this one, I just kept on topping it up, but I think the soil is getting a bit too wet. So I'm going to put matting in this one, transfer all them over, and put matting in this one, and then transfer the aubergines, the rest of the tomatoes, etc. onto here. That will then give me all this growing space. I've got seed trays on that side, that'll be in another video. I'm not really showing you that. I don't want to really have a spoiler on it. So that's where they're going to go. And I've still got things to sow, I think. Would have been nice to have a bigger greenhouse, but you've got to get where you can fit it. So let's get another one of these cut. Now I don't think I got enough to do both. I'm out. I don't think I've got any more. So that mat I've just cut for the trays, I'll use them now. And buy some more maybe. I just need to literally cut off about that much. So what I'll do really is, I'll just put this down one side. It's currently 33 degrees in it at the moment, so, and it's Easter Sunday. Dropping there, cut that well short. So I'll just put it in the middle. Once again, give it a good soaking. Maybe have to know what. Try and put some tomato plants together because I've got a couple of melon plants here. This is where the square pots come in handy because they don't fully fit in here, unfortunately. I don't really want to transplant in these at this stage. As long as they're partly in to get the water, that's the main thing. Just crush the pots a little bit. These are some chilies. That is just grass growing. Some of these I haven't taken. Like these for example. What are they? Cyan, and they the habanero, but they're not taken either. they could possibly get potted on. So I'm going to get this quick rinse out. Now I'll put the mat in this one now. So I got too many tomato plants, too many. I'm going to have to get these numbers and write them down, I think. Some of these I need to put on. They're in here. I'll say you've not seen this yet, but there's something else. I'm going to start pinching some of these tomatoes out, because I start to get the suckers, as you can see. Now I could plant them on and get another plant out of them. Aubergine. I've got these are my sweet peppers, I can possibly fit in there. These are pumpkins. Now they're pretty big. I might rearrange that and put them over there in a minute. Keep them outside for the time being, actually. I actually think now it's just a case of a bit of a shuffle round and sort that corner out after it's dumped off and over there. Right, let's grab you back again. So this is how it looks now, and obviously I've got hollows, I've got shelf space, so stuff will be actually swapped around. Got a couple of strawberries in hanging baskets. That one was there, but I took it off because of this lot. So it's just a bit more of a shuffle. That's about it really, guys. Let me just check out that sun glare. That's about it really. Getting there. And bits have been getting done allotment. So, and then I forgot about my sweet pepper, so you can go over there as well. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, all that's for the algorithm. If you like, subscribe, don't cost anything, and see you all again soon. Bye bye.